Hey everyone, Franco, your business vlogger here, and today we're going to go over how to get ideas for your Facebook ads. And it's possible that you're here because you are a marketer or you're a small business owner and you are looking to get some ideas so that you're able to create new ads for a specific campaign, right? And I'm sure you're thinking about what some good practices are, what some other people are doing that you might be able to say, you know what, I should probably incorporate some of those ideas into my ads. So today what we're going to go over mainly is this tool provided by Facebook that is called the Facebook Ads Library that is meant to provide transparency for users so that they are able to know what organization is responsible for any specific ads and what types of ads they're running at any given time. So if you want to come across this particular tool, you're going to have to go to Google and then type in Facebook Ads Library, right? Or you can just go to facebook.com/ads/library. But essentially what we're going to do is we're going to put a name of a company that we want to be able to see what they're doing. That way we can see what type of advertisements they're running, right? We're looking at the creative, maybe what text they have in the ad, or perhaps maybe if they're running either images or videos or carousel ads, etc. And then we're also looking at maybe where the destination takes you. Does it take you to a product page? Does it take you to a landing page to kind of give you more information before it's meant to kind of sell you something? These are all things that you have to keep in mind as you're going through these specific ads within the Facebook Ads Library. That way you can think about areas of improvement for your own campaign. So I'm going to go over just a few brands that I like a lot. And we're going to go over mainly what message are they pushing, right? And this is what we'll be able to kind of determine based on what we're seeing in the Facebook Ads Library. What message are they pushing? What type of content? As well as the destinations. So it was kind of what I mentioned, but also what message they're pushing. Okay, so let's go over those 3 points. And the first company we're going to go over is going to be called Gymshark. It's an apparel company for fitness, and to be honest, it's a great company. I buy stuff from them all the time, and if you haven't checked them out, check them out. I'm saying that because I think their market is very young, and they just have a good job. They do a good job at engaging with their audience. So I actually had done a few searches before. So let me click on Gymshark. Great. So as you can see here, these are the ads that they are running, that Gymshark is running. And right now I have it filtered by the United States. So we're able to see ads that they have active and inactive. So let's just do active, because if they're running it right now, it might mean that they're doing well or that they're still effective, right? Maybe some ones that aren't active, maybe not that they're not doing well, but that maybe the promotion they ran ended or whatnot. But as you can see here, we are able to also narrow down and see what type of ads, where they're showing. If they're showing on Instagram, Facebook, I'm sure there's going to be a few others on other platforms, but well, for now, only Facebook and Instagram. I mean, here they have the audience network, so that they're showing ads to across audience network. So they this Facebook Ads Library allows you to see a lot of what they're doing online. So you can see here, these are some of the ads that they launched in April 2020. And we're going to go over the first point, which was what message are they pushing? Well, as you can see here, they have a few video ads. I mean, a lot of video ads, a few carousels. But I already went through this a bit, so I'll be able to kind of give you a better idea of, or a quicker idea of what they're doing. And essentially, if you see here, they are promoting home workouts. If we keep scrolling down, they are showing more workouts in a home environment. If you keep scrolling down here, they have home workouts, right? They're promoting products that they're selling that allow you to work from home. And then if you keep on scrolling, you'll see a few ads for their app, their application. So essentially, a lot of what they're pushing right now, it seems, is that offer of the home workouts or workouts. And it makes perfect sense because right now, as I'm making this video, we're living through the coronavirus. So everyone's at home, or most people are at home. And as a result, the gyms are closed because there's these stay-at-home orders. and people aren't working out at gyms because they can't. So home workouts are that option that they can actually implement, and it makes sense that Gymshark is taking advantage in a good way by bringing those people that are interested in working out to their platform or to their products. Okay, so the message that they're really pushing right now is the at home training, right? And then something else that I saw here was let me see, where is it? The other option I saw here was the pay later with Afterpay, right? And you have to think about what things here can actually help you and your business, because maybe it's just one little thing like that, like working with a third party to allow your customers to pay over time to help you be able to get better sales. So if you are in e-commerce, for example, and you have some products that you might be interested in selling that maybe some people might not have money to be able to pay that right now, because I mean, we are going through the coronavirus, so there's a lot of people that maybe right now they're not making any money. It might make sense for you to push that you have this offer where people can pay you over time because you're working with this other company. So that right there might be something that if you hadn't thought about adding to your e-commerce store or any type of business that you're running, that might be an option you might want to consider, right? And so we went over the message, which right now in this case, Gymshark is pushing pay over time as well as free at-home training. And the ads library kind of led us into those particular options, which is good because now we're able to kind of think about what we're able to do on our end so that we can be very competitive with them. You know, if I have a fitness apparel company, I'd say, you know what, it makes perfect sense that I should see if I could push something for at-home workouts. Maybe I have some products on my store that I should probably be pushing a little bit more right now. And side note, I tried looking for dumbbells on Amazon, I'd say maybe 2 weeks ago, and each dumbbell was going for, what was it, $400, and those that were priced reasonably, even though a little bit more expensive at like maybe $150 each. And we're just talking like single dumbbells, maybe like 40 pounds each. The delivery for that was maybe a month or a month and a half from now. So obviously, if your business has those products in right now and you're able to sell them, it makes perfect sense to be able to push that, right? But I think that by seeing what someone else is doing, it might open up your ideas to maybe what you might be able to do, because some things don't come to mind, right? The at-home workouts might be something that if you are able to provide, you do so, but the pay later might be something that definitely you might want to take advantage of if you're able to provide it. So the second thing that we want to see here with the Facebook ads library is kind of get an idea what type of ads Gymshark is sharing. So a lot of what they're sharing, they have some video ads here, and you could play here and get an idea. They have some more video ads here. They actually are using the carousel here, so they're showing a bunch of different options here, and it's interesting that they're doing that, and it makes perfect sense because people like to swipe and see what options they have. Here for the products, they also have the same carousel look. Now, running ads myself, I know that it's possible that this ad right here is going to be a catalog ad for retargeting, and it's also because it says finish your set. So just really quick, if you're not familiar with retargeting, essentially whenever someone is on a website and they are interested in a product, right? Someone goes to a product page, and that right there, it means that they're interested in that particular product, but they leave, right? And it happens many times. We see a product, we add it to the cart, and then we leave because maybe it's not something we want to buy right now. Well, when it comes to actually running a new set of ads, you're able to target that same person who showed interest by showing them the products that they had in their cart. And I'm sure you've seen that many times. You maybe go on Nike.com, add some shoes or some sneakers to your cart, and then leave, and then you see those same pair of sneakers in your Instagram app. So that's kind of how it might be done. And I mean, that's just something that they're doing here based on what I'm seeing. Okay. As you can tell here, they have no buttons, so this is probably just for engagement. We just wish I could talk to the gym right now. Like, are the weights okay? Do they miss me? They must be so lonely. So, I mean, this right here, this post is very smart. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people identify with that message, and Gymshark might be using this as a way to be able to kind of grow their community. Even though a lot of people won't buy right now, if they like the content that Gymshark is sharing, maybe later on down the road, they might be interested in actually trying out their products by buying something. So I think those were good ideas, and also depending on the type of business you're running, maybe you're not doing fitness apparel, maybe you're selling some type of I don't know, cases like phone cases or something like that. It's always good to just kind of see how people are sharing their creative or what creative they have. So for example, this picture right here, as well as this one, what I like about them is that they show you that there are many colors, right? So if someone would have seen maybe one of these colors, they might have been like, oh, I'm not really a fan. But if you have all these different options, then someone might say, oh, wow, I like that red one, for example. And, you might get that click. Now, another thing that we want to be able to do is also see where these images are taking us, okay? Because if you have an online store, or if you have like a service-based business, it's always good to know maybe where you should take people. That way they can provide you the action that would make you happy. So an action that a potential customer might take for you to make you happy might be that they fill out a form so that you can contact them later. Or perhaps it might be that you take them to a landing page for a product where they're able to check out. So, already going through this, I can tell that a lot of these pages are going to take me to the product pages, or a lot of these polls are going to take me to the product pages. So let me just test it out. Shop now. Okay, this one took me to accessories. Okay, I'm guessing that maybe some of those products are sold out, but you get an idea, right? It took me to the area where you're able to see the specific products that are related to home workouts. Okay, let me see the Apollo collection. I'm guessing if I click shop now, it's going to take me to the Apollo collection. And I do not know if this is the Apollo collection, but I'm getting more clothes related to what I saw in the ad, right? I got that shirt. It looks like it's going to be in here somewhere. But you get the idea. Everything's organized in a certain way, but it's always good to know where it's taking you. That way you might get an idea of maybe what you can do with your campaign. Like, do you want to take people to a collection for your campaign? Do you want to take them to a product page? Do you want to take them to the home page, right? In general, for example, I don't like to take people to a home page for any type of ad because they might be too, I would say, too broad. There are too many things going on the homepage. You have many different categories that might be mixed. So maybe you want to take them to a collection, or maybe you want to take them to a product page. That way they can surf and then retarget them later with images of the product that they had in their cart. We saw a lot of the pages that these ads are directing to have to deal with the collections of the particular products or the product pages themselves, right? And a third option that I'm seeing here is an install now button, which I clicked on and it took me to this page right here for the App Store. Obviously, if you were on your phone, it would open it up on your phone and then you could actually download it. So those are just a few of the options that Gymshark is using to be able to make people go and take an action on your site or on your app. And those are actions that I'm guessing they consider to be very valuable for them, because one of them is meant to actually sell product. The other one is probably meant to sell something on their app. I don't know anything about their app, to be honest, but it's possible that they probably have like a premium package or something if you upgrade. So that's maybe another revenue stream for them. All right, so that was Gymshark. I'm just going to go over one more example, and just really quick because I don't want this to take too long. But it's Allbirds, right? And this brand is actually one of my favorite ones. I have 2 pairs, or actually 3 pairs of Allbirds, and they're sustainable shoes. So if you don't know about them, check them out. But you can get a few ideas from what they're doing as well. If you sell shoes, then this type of research can definitely help you get some more ideas for how you're able to promote your shoes. So just something I'm seeing immediately is that they're also advertising using the Audience Network and Facebook Messenger, which a lot of what we saw with Gymshark was mainly Instagram and Facebook. So maybe that right there might be something that can tell you a little bit more about either who they're targeting. Maybe their audience is not necessarily just those who are young for Allbirds. Maybe it's those who are a little bit older as well. And as you can see here, they are really pushing the sales of their product for Mother's Day, right? So if you didn't have anything in mind for Mother's Day and you saw this might tell you immediately like, hey, I should probably have something going for Mother's Day. Otherwise, you might miss out. And a lot of what they're doing is free shipping and free returns as like their message, along with Mother's Day. And look, they have a lot of videos, right? And video is king right now. I know a lot of people aren't very comfortable with creating videos, so they don't do it. Well, Facebook kind of helps you out by creating some slideshows if that's what you want. But really, video does really well right now. Don't just think about just sharing an image of a shoe or of some shorts. Think about putting together a video. And if you're not able to do it, see how Facebook can help you within their editors, or potentially just pay someone on a third-party platform to be able to create a video for you. The things that I'm guessing that a lot of these ads take you to are the product pages themselves. For example, let's go over the Mother's Day ones. Let's click on one of these, right? I'm guessing it's going to take us directly to this particular shoe. Let's click. And yes, it took us to this particular shoe, and this is the exact same color that they were actually promoting. So this one took you directly to that product page versus what we saw with Gymshark. A lot of them took you to the collection pages. That could be for many reasons. Maybe they're Gymshark's products, some of them sold out, so he redirected you to a location where those products are available. But this gives you an idea of maybe what you might be able to do, right? People might be interested in seeing all the different colors that they have, so why not take them there, especially if they're engaging with this ad that shows a particular shoe. So everyone, thank you so much for checking out this video. I hope that this video provided you with some way of actually creating new ads and generating new ideas for your campaigns. Essentially, again, this is the Facebook ads library, and you're able to use it to see what ads your competitors are running. That way you can get some ideas and use their best practices. Again, we discussed how you're able to use the Facebook ads library to kind of see what message these ads are sharing. Maybe it's that you can pay over time, or maybe it's that you can buy in time for Mother's Day, as well as we are able to see what type of content is being shared. Maybe it's video, maybe it's carousel ads, maybe it's image ads, right? And last but not least, you're also able to use it to kind of see where they're taking their traffic. Maybe it's to a product page, maybe it's to a collection page, maybe it's to an app. So that is the power of the Facebook ads library. I hope that it helps you to create new ads that you like and that are effective for you and your business. And well, with all that being said, if you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. That way you can check out a lot more cool stuff that I have in the works. All right. So again, this is Frank, your business vlogger. Thanks for checking out this video, and I'm out.